Apparently this is supposed to smell like Creed Aventus. Let's find out. Mont Blanc Explorer. So I got this from my Mont Blanc Discovery set. There's 2 boxes of each except for Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, which is only 1 box. And I gotta say the presentation is cool. It's the same box as it would come in, you know, if you buy the full presentation, and you know, tiny little bottle here, very cute.
It's just you drop it on, dab it on. There's no atomizer for these. So overall, it's a pretty cool bottle. I like the cap on it, design. Simple, elegant, timeless, and yeah, I think it does the trick. So it's interesting. It's an Aventus clone, and I can see where, you know, it's got some aromas, it's got some citrusy notes, it has some little spicy notes, it has some aromatic notes, patchouli. You know, there's no smoke, there's no pineapple, which is really probably the most iconic opening for Creed Aventus. Is it smoky or is it pineapple-y? And that's really what people are looking for when it comes to an Aventus clone. So you look at something like Pedro Rebel, it would have that pineapple in the opening, which this does. Bergamot with pepper and sage, but it's not the same, I would say. I think it's quite different. Just really like. So one thing I don't like about these dab-ons is that if you move your hand, it kind of slides everywhere. So it's a very fresh opening. Again, top notes are bergamot, pink pepper, clary sage. You have mid notes of Haitian vetiver and leather. And you have base notes of ambroxan, patchouli, wood, and cacao. What a mess. So I forgot to, I kind of threw away, there's this plastic cap that goes inside of it to prevent it from leaking everywhere, so don't do that. So it smells a bit peppery. You've got that bright opening with the citrus. I don't really get much leather right from the opening. I can't say I find it much when it dries down either. It's slightly woody, warm, a bit spicy when it dries down, but not necessarily leathery. The patchouli does come out a bit when it dries down as well in the end. One thing I can say is that the performance on this seems to be incredibly poor. I mean, barely 4 or 5 hours longevity on my skin, and then it becomes an absolute like skin scent. I have to bury my nose into it if I want to smell anything. So I am quite surprised. It seems to be extremely poor for such a touted fragrance that's been pushed and promoted online as you know, the new Creed killer. This has absolute trash performance, even for an eau de toilette, which I believe this is. I can't say it's really a fragrance that is interesting to me. Again, when it comes to fragrances that mimic, clone, or inspired by Creed Aventus, Pedro Rebel just crushes this in my mind. Like, this is not... doesn't smell extremely sophisticated. Not that I'm expecting it at this, you know, a designer fragrance, but it almost smells alcoholic when it opens. You can smell the alcohol when it opens, and it's just not a very inspiring scent. It's not a scent that develops into something. You know, you got the opening and then the mid and the dry down. It's not something that has quite the fragrance progression, and that's fine. You know, there are some linear fragrances that are amazing. Just, I don't find this really does anything for me. And just the lackluster performance, it really is quite the letdown, in my opinion. Although I do think this is a scent that is easy to pull off for any guy out there, any occasion, any season really. This will probably struggle in wintertime, just given the lackluster performance. But it's very versatile. Office, day, date, signature scent, of course. summer, spring, fall. Probably be better suited than winter. But no, I am definitely not getting a big bottle of this. So thankfully I only have this. And then another one of the exact same size. But I can't say that I recommend this truly. I think for much cheaper you can get something far more either longer lasting, more interesting, or just even something that's bold or unique. You know, think of Lalique or Bentley's. It just smells bland to me. It just smells bland. I don't know what it is. It's like it's for all the notes that are listed, I swear there's only, you know, like 2 or 3 that I can really pick up. It really is not something that I think is worth the price. And then again, this is the first Mont Blanc I smell, so I'm not too sure what to expect from this house. But for the hype that this has gotten online, I'm not sure where it's coming from. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's my nose, maybe it's the way I react to it. But I can't say, like, this is definitely not a Creed killer. No. So there's better stuff out there in this price tier that smells like Aventus if you're interested. I will be testing Al Haramain L'Aventure very shortly, which Curly Fragrance says is the best Creed Aventus cologne. So with performance that beats Aventus. So I'm very excited for that. But can't say I recommend this. It's okay. That's all I'll say. It's okay. That's just it. I've got nothing else to add for this one, guys, to be honest. I just applied this and it already smells flat, muted, tamed. They're not words I like to use when describing fragrances. Alright, just doesn't do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one.